All right, thank you, Jacqueline. And we're outside in the back lot of San Diego living, and the weather's not great, but you know what is great? The fact that we have Chef Pharrell, yes, with her assistant Amber, from artfulchefs.com to show us how to get kids cooking with excitement. They're invigorated, and to keep them busy for spring break. Now, I've got my boys here, but first, who's this young man, Linda?
This is Colin. Colin, can you say hi?
Hi.
Are you ready to be the taste tester?
Yes.
Okay.
He already wins the cute award.
He does.
And then what's your name, young man?
Gavin.
This would be my younger son, Gavin.
Dylan.
All right, and then we have...
I'm Amber with Artful Chefs.
I'm Ryan.
That's
all right,
my
and
other
you don't
son.
even need that, so there we go.
I'm Trevor.
Trevor.
And I'm Connor.
Connor. Trevor and Connor are my friend Bree's kids. And their grandmother Pat brought them into the studio today. So yes, they're all here helping.
Yeah, we've got what we call a gaggle of children here. And again, how to keep them busy for spring break. So Chef Pharrell, how are we starting this? And we want to make sure while you talk about that I'm going to grab that mic back, but you go ahead and start.
Okay. So what we have going on here is our mise en place. And mise en place is a French culinary term which means putting in place. And why is that important?
So that you don't forget any ingredients.
So you don't forget any ingredients.
Yeah, exactly. So we have our wet ingredients here and our dry ingredients, and these guys are going to mix everything together.
Okay, let's get it going and we'll start
So go ahead and blend all of your wet ingredients in there, and all your, just start dumping and blend all that good stuff together.
And as they're doing this, by the way, check out artfulchefs.com as well, because you have some classes. And
we have summer camp coming up, exactly, in the last part of July. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about today is how to keep the kids safe in the kitchen and how to make sure that they're having an amazing time. First thing you want to do when you have your kids in the kitchen is give them age-appropriate tasks to do. Okay. You don't want them to be bored, but you want them to be challenged, kind of like sports, right?
Yeah, so pancakes are a good start?
And pancakes are an excellent start, exactly. So after they get all of the wet ingredients blended together and all the dry ingredients blended together, they're going to be moving over to the stove if they're old enough. And there's a lot that we need to talk about with stove safety. So the first thing is to talk about the pans. Now, those pans are not facing in the correct way. How should we move those pans?
You should face them this way, so that if it's this way, then you can bump into it and the...
Exactly.
And burn yourself.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. And you also want to make sure that your kids are tall enough behind the stove so that they don't burn their arms.
So you would say that these two young men are tall enough.
Yes.
And maybe the others need a couple more years.
The others will be good at doing the mixing and the blending and the measuring and that sort of thing. This looks perfect. You guys look good. So go ahead and blend your wet ingredients into your dry ingredients. So we'll go ahead and bring that over here. There you go. And now we'll just start pouring that.
Good job.
Amber, can you help them? Good job. And we also need to talk about things on the stove that you do not want to have close to the stove because of a fire hazard. Plastic bags that can melt, right? You never want to have, these can catch fire, so you don't want to have these next to the stove, and definitely not these next to the stove. But if you do have a fire, it's a good idea for the kids to have something close by where they can just smother the flame very quickly. And also, of course, having a first aid kit in the kitchen is a good idea.
Oh, wait, let's put it in the pan then. We have about 2 minutes left total.
So what we're going to do now is go ahead and put the batter into the pan like this, right?
And these are banana pancakes.
These are banana pancakes. So we have our batter all done. And we're going to turn the heat up on this a little bit.
Now, as you do this, Chef Pharrell, the kids don't get to eat this, right? Me and Linda do.
That's right.
They do the work, we do the eating.
Absolutely. It's just like at
Look at Connor's face.
Look at they're like, wait a minute, what?
Just like at my house. Exactly. So you're going to want to make sure that the batter is nice and brown on the top, or nice and bubbly on the top, and it looks kind of brown around the edges. Then you're going to take your spatula, you're going to hold onto the handle, and you're going to flip that over.
Is it done enough?
Not ready yet. Not ready yet.
Needs to be a little more bubbly,
a little bit more bubbly. Get the heat going a little bit more.
Now, Chef Pharrell, as we're looking at that and going over these safety tips and keeping the kids busy, you do have these summer camps, right? Again, it's artfulchefs.com. And at what ages?
They are from 6 to 16.
Wow, that's a good range.
We have different groups, and they all do different tasks, and it's in an actual commercial kitchen, so that the kids have an experience of what it's like to be really working as a chef in a kitchen.
With
it's
professional
amazing.
chefs.
With professional chefs.
And you never know who
great.
we're developing, right? I mean, I love food, so you could be feeding me in the future.
Yeah, and they're all going to be learning very important life skills that they can use forever and ever. It teaches kids how to plan, how to work together, how to plan out a good project, right? Project management is an important part of recipe planning.
And I do know they're a little bit young, Linda, but you tell me if I'm right. Men that can cook, that's good for the ladies, right?
Oh, yes, it's wonderful. Hey, so do you want to can they taste test a couple of these bites? Because
Absolutely.
we're
Okay,
running
those
out
are
of time.
done.
It's done.
Can
Yeah.
you bring over the syrup? Here, Trevor, Connor, one of you guys bring over some syrup.
Hey, is yours almost
Here we
looks
go.
like
Come
a
over here.
gingerbread man. Look at the
Let's
shape
go.
there with the head and the arms. Is that on purpose?
Oh, yeah. And we'll just do
no.
this.
No? But good job.
Accident, I
And you guys can take a
That's
little
all right.
bite.
Good job, buddy.
Here.
As we're
Okay.
tasting these again, you can check out these summer camps,
There you
these
go.
cooking camps with Chef Pharrell, artfulchefs.com.
Oh, how's that? Here, you want a
Safety
bite?
tips, and I have to tell you how much
Here you
this
go.
really speaks to me personally because my son Gavin actually has a
You
scar
want a bite?
over his thumb that you
Okay,
saw
here you go.
earlier.
Yeah.
Because he did touch the pan, and I wasn't even thinking. He was too short. So, yeah. Anyway, just make sure that you check it out again, artfulchefs.com.
Yes.
Guys,
Hey,
did
Ryan.
anybody try the pancakes yet?
Yeah, we got a couple of them going
They're good?
around.
They're very good, yes.
They're very good.
All right.
All right, Chef Farrell, thank
Thank you so
Amber, thank
much.
you. Thanks, guys.